Have you ever wondered if there's a way to supercharge your brain's natural healing powers? What if you could accelerate recovery from a brain injury, improve cognitive function, and even fight the effects of aging on your mind? It might sound like science fiction, but today we dive in deep into a remarkable therapy that is doing just that for people all over the world. We're talking about hyperbaric oxygen therapy, or HBOT. So, what exactly is HBOT? Imagine relaxing in a special chamber where the air pressure is increased, just like when you're diving deep underwater. While you're in this pressurized environment, you breathe in pure, 100% oxygen. This simple, non-invasive process creates a powerful healing effect. Why? Because under normal conditions, only our red blood cells carry oxygen. But with HBOT, the high pressure dissolves oxygen directly into all of our body's fluids, the plasma, the central nervous system fluids, the lymph, and even the bone. This means oxygen can travel to areas where circulation is diminished or blocked, reaching damaged tissues that it couldn't get to before. It's like creating a superhighway for oxygen to reach every single cell in your body, especially your brain. Now, let's talk about the brain. Our brain is an energy powerhouse. It makes up only 2% of our body weight, but consumes a whopping 20% of our oxygen. Every thought, every memory, every action, it all depends on a steady supply of oxygen. When the brain is injured, whether from a traumatic brain injury, a stroke, or even the subtle damage from chronic inflammation, its oxygen supply can be compromised. This leads to a cellular energy crisis. Brain cells become stunned and dormant, unable to function properly. This is where HBOT steps in as a game. Think of it like rebooting a frozen computer. This surge of oxygen provides the energy these cells need to start repairing themselves and functioning again. But the magic doesn't stop there. HBOT triggers a cascade of healing processes. One of the most incredible things it does is stimulate angiogenesis, the growth of new blood vessels. More blood vessels mean a better, more permanent supply of blood and oxygen to damaged brain tissue, creating lasting improvements long after the therapy sessions end. This isn't just a temporary fix. It's about rebuilding the brain's infrastructure from the ground up. Furthermore, HBOT is a powerful anti-inflammatory. Many neurological conditions, from post-concussion syndrome to neurodegenerative diseases, involve chronic inflammation in the brain. This inflammation creates a toxic environment that further damages brain cells. HBOT dramatically reduces these inflammatory markers, calming the storm in the brain and creating a much healthier environment for healing and regeneration to occur. It helps to clear out cellular debris and reduces swelling, which can relieve pressure and restore function. Another fascinating benefit of HBOT is its ability to mobilize stem cells. Research has shown that a series of HBOT treatments can increase the number of circulating stem cells in our body by up to 800%. These stem cells are like our body's own repair crew. They can travel to injured areas, including the brain, and transform into new, healthy cells, helping to repair and replace damaged tissue. So HBOT doesn't just help the existing cells work better. It actively helps to rebuild the brain with fresh, new ones. Let's look at some real-world applications. For veterans and athletes dealing with traumatic brain injuries or post-concussion syndrome, HBOT has been life-changing. People who have suffered for years with headaches, brain fog, memory problems, and mood swings have reported dramatic improvements. We're seeing similar, incredible results in stroke recovery. By delivering oxygen to the stunned parts of the brain surrounding the stroke site, known as the HBOT, can help restore function that was thought to be lost forever, helping patients regain movement, speech, and cognitive abilities. But it's not just for acute injuries. There's growing excitement about HBOT's potential for neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, as well as for what we call brain optimization. Think about it. The same mechanisms that heal an injured brain, reducing inflammation, growing new blood vessels, and improving cellular energy can also help protect a healthy brain from the effects of aging. People use HBOT to enhance their cognitive function, improve their memory and focus, and just feel mentally sharper. It's about being proactive with your brain health. Let's break down what a typical HBOT session looks like. It's actually a very relaxing experience. You'll either sit or lie down comfortably in a pressurized chamber. You might be in a monoplace chamber, which is a clear tube just for you, or a multiplace chamber with other people. As the pressure gradually increases, you might feel a fullness in your ears, similar to taking off in an airplane. You just need to equalize the pressure by yawning or swallowing. Once at the prescribed pressure, you just relax, breathe normally, and you can watch a movie, listen to music, or even take a nap. A session typically lasts between 60 to 90 minutes. It's important to understand that HBOT is not a one-time magic bullet. It's a therapy that works cumulatively. The healing effects build up over a series of treatments. A typical protocol for a neurological condition might involve 20 to 40 sessions, usually done once a day, 5 days a week. The exact protocol is always tailored to the individual's specific condition and goals, and it should always be done under the supervision of a trained medical professional. The science behind HBOT is robust and continues to grow every day. Groundbreaking studies from researchers and institutions around the world are continuously validating its effectiveness. They use advanced brain imaging techniques, like SPECT scans, to visually show the changes in brain activity and blood flow before and after a course of HBOT. These images are incredible. They show areas of the brain that were once dark and inactive lighting up with renewed activity. It's visible, undeniable proof of the brain's amazing ability to heal when given the right tools. So, whether you're recovering from an injury, seeking to manage a chronic neurological condition, or simply looking to optimize your cognitive performance and protect your brain for the future, hyperbaric oxygen therapy is an incredibly promising option to explore. It harnesses the most fundamental element for life, oxygen, uses it in a powerful new way to unlock our body's own remarkable healing potential. Of course, it's crucial to consult with a doctor who specializes in hyperbaric medicine to see if HBOT is right for you. They can assess your individual health situation and guide you on the best path forward. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the healing power of hyperbaric oxygen therapy. If you found this information fascinating and helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next video. We love hearing from you, so drop your questions and experiences in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and take care.